Do I speak?
No? 观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看《活在5点》，我是主持人 Lily 啊。那我们今天呢，邀请到了3位乐高机器人的小朋友们，玩乐高机器人小朋友们做客我们节目间呢，他们呢分别是 Erwin、Leah 和 Eric。那首先呢，请3位小朋友们和我们做一个简单的自我介绍Erwin 你好。So Erwin, can you do a self-introduction?
My name is Erwin. I'm from grade 3, from Herbert H. Cornish.
Okay. And how long have you been playing robotics?
I don't really know.
So like a year or so?
Yeah, a year or so.
Thank you very much. And what about Leah? How long have you playing robotics, and is that okay for you to do a self-introduction?
So my name's Leah. I come from grade 7, and I've basically been doing robotics for basically a year.
Okay, a year. Okay, that's good. And what about Eric? How long have you been playing robotics, and is there anything that you can tell us about you?
So my name is Eric. I'm currently in grade 8, and I've been on robotics team for 1 year, and this is also my first year in robotics.
Okay, thank you very much, 3 of you. And we want to know more about the program. So we first started by asking you what is the most part that you enjoy about this program, and what is the most challenge that you had in this program. Can we start from Leah? So what do you think is a part that you like the most of this program, and what is the challenges that you face?
I think that the best thing about this program is that it's very fun. You get to talk to new people, you get to meet them, you get to work with them firsthand. And some challenges I face is basically for example, like I work on something for a pretty long time, and then sometimes we like think about stuff and we want to change the entire thing. So like that takes some time.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, it is very good to work as a team and meet different people that contribute different parts and then build a project together. It is very interesting. And what about you? What do you think that attract you the most, and the challenges that you face in this program, Eric?
So what I really like about this program is it really lets you face the internet in a way that you never seen before. So it introduces many applications that will help you in the future, and it makes you learn it right now, so it's more simple when you learn it again in the future. But because we're learning these new applications, it comes many challenges because many of these things we haven't been experienced in, and it's very complicated and takes a long time to really get to know the application and to use it properly.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Eric. And what about Erwin? Do you like playing robotic?
Yes, I very like playing robotics.
And what is the reason of it? Why do you like playing robotic, not something else, not like artist or swimming? Why robotic?
Because you can like program it to do things that like for example, you can program it to make it sound higher pitched. And you can do higher pitched voice. So
the thing that most interested in you is programming, actually. Wow, you are really smart. Okay, so it's very nice to know the reason why you like this program, and also the challenges you face. So Erwin, is there anything that you do not like the robotic? Is that do you think programming is hard?
Yes, programming is kind of hard because sometimes you can't find the right pieces or blocks that can do the right functions.
Yes. I think I can see that, especially like programming is getting more and more popular nowadays. To learn it in younger ages will help you to develop your skills in the future. I think this is very good for everyone to know more about the programming and also robotic. So, is there anything, because you've all been playing this Lego robotic for like a year or so, is there anything that you want to share with the public or like kids that want to get into robotic? Like, let's start from Leah. So, is there anything that you like suggestions that you want to give to the children?
And I think that a suggestion would be that uh, so in this program you have to know that you'll have to be able to work with other people. You'll have to be able to communicate with others well, and you'll have to like be able to make sure that you can handle the workload like on top of your current homework assignments and that stuff.
Yeah, um, I think it is good because you get to learn how to communicate with different people. And do you find it's challenging? I mean, do you think communicating with different teammates, is difficult, or do you think it's fun?
I think it's pretty fun to be able to communicate with other people because like during quarantine you aren't really talking to that many people except your family, but you can meet more people online uh, in these meetings, and it would be really fun. But it's also sometimes it can kind of be frustrating to get people to understand what you're thinking about. So you have to be able to like voice those opinions to others to make them understand what you're thinking.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Leah. Thanks for your opinion about communicating with others and learning building legal robotic together is definitely helping to build this skill. What about Eric? What do you want to share with others? What do you want to suggesting others to do?
So like I could like bring you guys suggestions for hours, but there's no point in that because the most important suggestion I have is to actually try and take action and actually join the team because of course you're going to be faced with problems because you're going to be very bad at it because it's your first year. But if you never try, then you'll never learn and the roadblock is always going to be there. So you might as well take it on in an earlier state. So I just want to give it to like all the young people out there. Just try it. If you like it, that's good. If you don't like it, it's also good. You learn something. So just try it because anything you try, you're going to be faced with problems. But if you never try it, the problems are still there. So just face it.
Okay, yes, I think you are right. We always need to learn to solve problems, and building robotic is also a good way to teach us how to solve problems, either by yourself or by a group of people. That is very good point. Thank you, Eric. And Irwin, what do you think about robotic, and is there anything that you can give to other kids that want to get into robotic?
Well, this is harder than everyday Lego. You know, everyday Lego, you just put pieces together, but you have to know. But to build robots, you need to know engineering and coding, and a mix of other skill sets.
Yeah. So is that something that you want to do when you grow up, becoming a programming engineer?
Not necessarily
Uh,
that
Yeah.
specific.
So Eric,
So like not necessarily that specific, but something around the industry. Something around.
okay. Yeah. So I just very curious. You want to do programming engineering when you after you get into robotic or before you get into robotic, Eric?
Robotics, like there's a lot of movies made about it saying like how it's evil and it's going to take over the world, which it could be a possibility, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I don't really necessarily am going to go to the robotics industry because IT is a big industry. So yeah, I might not be in the robotics industry. but that's definitely like a good option for the future because robotics is still in development and it's going to start developing very quickly in the next few years.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric, and thank you very much for three of you sharing your ideas behind the robotic. I think people that in front of TV will learn from you, and they might find robotic interesting. Thank you for sharing your points, and thanks for everyone watching our show today. You have a great day. Thanks.